Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Houston Cougars against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Pratt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Nice.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Returner looking to make a play here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive gain for this offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Motion now from the tight end. On third and short, they hand the ball off. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And the Red Raiders will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range, but let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Keeps it on the draw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Trying to run it. It's Dickey.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, you can see the emphasis from this defensive end. He's going to crash down on this running back, and rightly so. This running back is the focal point of the offense, and he's a phenomenal player. But that's a beautiful read by the quarterback, and he's able to take it himself and move the chains on the outside.
Play action here on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open. And
he's got a crease. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
I really love this play call. Going with the option on 3rd down. The quarterback just has to be decisive. He makes the pitch, and it's an easy 1st down. Really good job by this quarterback.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Weigman. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And he'll be brought down.
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window, then frame up the wide receiver. That's an easy completion.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Here's the second down play. Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's Weigman. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Grab behind the line. It's Walker. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? A handoff from the shotgun. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using his legs. It's Dickey. Got an opening here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Screen to the wide receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, that's a big play by this secondary on 3rd down to create the tight window and then contact right when that ball arrives. That is tremendous timing. You don't want to arrive early, obviously. That's perfect.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside the 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Bringing pressure. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's 10-6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hammond. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. We'll see what he can do with the return. Makes the defender miss. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They go to the air to reach the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown. We talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joe. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. He's got room to run. Look out. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pulls it in. It's Walker. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. To throw, it's Weigman. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our and he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the rush. He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Looking to pass this time. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. He shreds the tackle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Well, Chris, I liked everything about that play from this quarterback. It's a good decision. He shows some elusiveness. He's able to move the chains until the end. You got to get down, not take these hits. There's no reason to be a tough guy. This team does not win the game without this quarterback playing.
To the air, it's Hammond. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking him.
He's got space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the pressure. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Play action, looking to throw. And that's going to be a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own end zone. You've got to feel the rush, and as soon as it gets anywhere close to you, that ball has got to leave your hand, even if you're just throwing it over the head of the wide receiver. Great job by this pass rush. They get to the quarterback and create points.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the quarterback features the wide receiver who's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that the O, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Houston! This offense really clicking.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's a draw to the back. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock.
Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
He keeps it. Can he get there? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What an excellent stop on 3rd down from this defensive front 7. The offensive line was absolutely overwhelmed at the point of attack, and they were able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback. They knew what was about to come, and they were able to be effective on that 3rd down and get themselves into a punting situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Houston! Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change, that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
Now the try here for the extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the completion made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass is caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback still with the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. After the play, an injured Houston Cougars on the field. It's a senior defensive back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. To throw, it's Hammond. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
The Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. That's reeled in. It's Walker. Sees an opening. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout here. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7, and they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Good enough for first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the offense just takes a knee here. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.